Hello everybody. So I wanted to do a little life update video. I feel like I haven't been posting a lot of long talking videos like this, and I feel like a lot's been going on, and I just kind of want to update you guys on my life. So I have been working as a registered nurse in the ER for about a month now. I actually really love it. Nursing school for me was just mostly very stressful. I met really great people. Like, my classmates were the best part of it. They were so incredible, and yeah, that was all great, but I was really stressed all of the time, and I was just always so worried I was gonna mess up in clinical and stuff. I felt like just so stressed, like it was just not good, and I felt like working was gonna feel like that all the time. But I'm so happy with my job. Everybody's so helpful there. Everybody's so nice. I feel like I can ask questions. I feel like I've learned so much. Like, I did not expect to be as far as I am now with working there a month. Like, in the last month, I've learned so much. I feel so more comfortable with my job, and yeah, I really enjoy it. I feel really proud of how far I've come in the last month. Like, all the stuff I'm doing, like, I hang IV bags. I give people medicines through their IV. I've given chest compressions. I just do all kinds of crazy stuff. I know how to set up heart monitors and EKGs. Like, I do that every day. And that was something a month ago that all that stuff would have terrified me. Like, it was stuff I maybe did one time with a clinical instructor, and I didn't imagine I would feel comfortable to ever do that stuff by myself. But yeah, the person who's precepting me, she's been so helpful. She's taught me so much. Like, I'm so grateful for her. And yeah, so I am really happy about how my job is going. So that's kind of the update on that. So right now okay, fluffers. Right now I am working 3 12s, which is full time. Once I'm off orientation, which I'm not sure exactly when I will be off orientation, but I'm gonna go to 2 12s because I am going back to school to get my bachelor's degree. So I want to do part-time, so I'm not super overwhelmed. But during the orientation, they just wanted me full-time, so then I could learn everything quicker and remember it, which I get, because if you're not there that often and you're trying to learn stuff, you're probably gonna forget. And if you're there more, it's easier to remember. And I'm not back in school yet, so I don't mind working full-time right now. I'm really glad I'm able to take this time and learn a bunch, and also obviously I'm getting paid to be there full-time, so that's really great right now. My checks are looking good to me. So as I mentioned, I am going to get my bachelor's in nursing. Right now I have my associates. So I just got accepted into the college I want to go to for my bachelor's a few days ago. So I'm going to be attending Purdue Northwest. As far as I know, everything's going to be online, which is great with working and things. I'm glad that I can just do it all from home. So yeah, that's my plan with my education right now. So that's what's going on with my career and education and all that. So now I kind of just want to talk about little goofy stuff, stuff going on in my personal life, I guess, and not having to do with career education. So I'm going to talk about my current obsessions. I have them written down in my journal, so that's why I'm looking down. So right now I'm really obsessed with vanilla and cinnamon smell. I don't know why, but I'm really into those scents right now. I am very obsessed with the new Hogwarts Legacy game. I just got it on the Nintendo Switch because it just came out on the Nintendo Switch. I've been waiting forever to play that game since it first came out on PS5 and Xbox. I only have a Nintendo Switch, so I had to wait a whole year, and the release date kept getting pushed back, and I had to keep patiently waiting, but I finally have it. So I'm so obsessed with playing that game. If you guys want, I could set up my phone and record a little bit of it and have a video of that. If you guys would like to see a little snippet of it, I could do that at some point. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. I am so obsessed with the song Is It Over Now by Taylor Swift. If you guys don't know, that is off in 1989 and it's from The Vault. So it just came out October 27th. And oh my gosh, that song is so good. I listen to it pretty much every day since it came out. And it's almost been out a month and I still listen to it at least once a day. I have been currently obsessed with journaling a lot, and I have been journaling for a couple years, but within like the last month or so, I've been doing it so much, like it just makes me feel so good. Like it's just been something I've spent a lot of time doing lately. So I kind of wrote down some stuff I like to journal about because when I first started journaling, I didn't really know what to do because sometimes like I'll kind of talk about my day or something, but in general, I'm not like dear diary, blah blah blah, this is what happened today. Like that's just not what I want to do in my journal. And I've seen like videos before where people give ideas to like fill up journals for people who don't just want to journal about their day. So I'm kind of gonna tell you guys what I've been doing lately in case you also like journaling but don't want to just journal about your day. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyways, so something I like to do is I like to write the songs I'm listening to. Like, so I'll listen to music and every time a new song comes on, I'll write the name and then like who it's by. And then I listen to the song, I just kind of chill, hang out with my cats, do whatever. And then when the next song comes on, I write it down. It's kind of silly, but I don't know, I find it kind of relaxing and I just hang out with the cats and write down the names of the songs I'm listening to. Another thing I like to do is I like to make like vision boards. I'll show you guys what I did. I've only done like one or two of these. But I printed these off of Pinterest. And so this is like a vision board. And then this was like kind of like the aesthetic I wanted. And this was a lot of fun. And I really like to look at this page is like inspo. So yeah, that's something I like to do. And I want to do more of. I haven't done a lot of it, but it's something I really enjoyed and want to do more of in my journal. So something else I've done a little bit of lately is stream of consciousness. I didn't know what this was until recently, but I saw Olivia Rodrigo talking about it. It's basically like you just write whatever's on your mind. Like it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be correct punctuation. Like you just whatever the flow of like your mind is. And I think it can really help you get some things. Like it helps you realize like kind of like maybe what's bothering you or just help you get out there what you're really thinking about. I don't know. It's something that I enjoy doing. And yeah, so that's kind of some things I've been doing in my journal, some ideas. If you also want to journal things and you're not like dear diary today, this happened type of person, because that's not just personally, like that's just not how I like to journal, but yeah, so I'm always kind of looking for ideas of other ways to like journal and write things. I don't know. Something else I do want to talk about before I end this video. So there's this thing I saw on TikTok and it's where you mathematically rate all Taylor Swift's albums. So what you do is every single song by Taylor Swift, you rate on a scale of 1 to 10. And then you add up, like say, so all the songs off of Fearless, you add all of those numbers up. So like you rate Fearless 10, the song Fearless, and then White Horse, you rate 8, and you rate all of them. And then you add up all those numbers. And then you take the number of songs in the album and divide it. So like you add up all those numbers. It's so hard to explain, but let me look, because I actually have this written out and then I can explain it better. So we're using Fearless as an example. It has 26 songs. So you add up all your numbers, all the rating. Sorry guys, my dad started talking to me. But so you add up all those numbers, and then since there's 26 songs in the album, you divide it by 26. And then you get like an average rating for the album. And it's supposed to like mathematically tell you what your actual favorite Taylor Swift album is. And so I did all that yesterday. It was a lot. Like I had to write all of this out and it was so much. It took me so long to do it all. But yeah, so I did all that. And for those of you who don't know, Midnights has like been considered my favorite album. However, it was second in my mathematical rating It was very close to number one. So I got 9.52 as my rating for Midnight. And then for Reputation, I got 9.53. So just a little bit over Midnight's. I was pretty surprised when I rated the albums. Reputation is fourth. So the fact that it was number one mathematically, like how I rated the songs, Reputation was on top. I was surprised by that. But yeah, it kind of does make sense. Like when I was looking at all of the songs in Reputation, they were like all 9 or up. Like all the songs I just think are incredible in Reputation. So yeah, that was something interesting. Like I feel like Midnight I always consider like my favorite album, just because even though it had a little bit lower rating, it just has such a special place in my heart. But Reputation now has a new place in my heart. The fact that like when I went through and did all this and rated them, that Reputation came out on top, just like I said, it makes it have a special place in my heart now. Like that's like, I don't know, it means something to me that that was my highest rated. So yeah, it just even makes me more excited for Reputation Taylor's version now that I have this information. I mean, obviously I've always been a huge Reputation fan. It's on my fourth on my list, which is still pretty high up. And yeah, when I actually write out and rate all the songs, I guess it's my favorite. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that because I feel like your favorite Taylor Swift song as a Swiftie is a big part of your identity. And now there's this new thing about like your mathematical, like favorite album or whatever. So yeah, Reputation's my like, favorite mathematical album. I feel like there needs to be a better word for it than mathematical, but that's the only thing, like how to mathematically rate your favorite Taylor Swift album. Like that's the only way I know how to describe it. Like that's the only way I seen it described on TikTok. So that's the word I'm using. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in my life right now. I just kind of wanted to update you guys. I feel like I haven't done a video where I sit down and talk to you guys in way too long. So I wanted to do this and just kind of talk to you guys. I will try and make more videos. I've kind of been slacking a little bit with work and stuff. I try and post plenty of shorts, but videos like this, I've been slacking a little bit. I'm trying my best to balance everything in my life. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about a little bit about what's been going on with me in the last month. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.